to us tonight. He said, watch this. He said, it took me down. And I said, are you saying to me, God, that people really ain't getting what you're trying to say to them? And the Spirit of the Lord said, watch this. I literally said, watch this. I want to show you how people have been removed from what I said. I went to 1 Corinthians. God took me to 1 Corinthians, the 7th chapter, the 20th verse, and the 22nd verse. And in the regular King James Version, it says, when you were originally called by God, were you called as a slave? Then see, I didn't stop there. I didn't stop there. I turned over and God said, go to the Message Bible. And it started off like this. Stay where you were when God called your name. In other words, at the beginning of your conversion, at the beginning of God calling you to ministry, at the beginning of the prophecy that God gave you about your business, you have been shifted by a slave-minded person. And what God is saying, go back to the spirit you was under when I called you. Because when I told you what I was going to do in your life, you wasn't walking around here counting pennies talking about, I don't know if I got enough money. When you heard the prophetic word, you broke out and went to shouting. You start prophesying, saying, God can do anything but fail. And so the Spirit of God is crying out now, go back to the way you were when God first called you. I want to help you with something. Y'all sit down because I'm about to hurt my own self. I feel like running all over this place. Because you know what I found out? I found out that we get injected like a vaccination shot by slave-minded people. No, you know what I found out? I found out that we done got to a place now that we can't even take a step. Y'all ain't saying that. We keep on looking at our hands instead of looking at God. Well, I would do this, but I ain't got enough money. You ain't never had enough money. Everybody in your family is broke. I'm not hearing y'all talk back to me. I'm not hearing nobody say nothing. It ain't never took a lot of money for God to do what he gonna do. What it took is a lot of faith. Who am I talking to? I hear the scripture saying that I will trust in the Lord with all of my heart and lean not unto my own understanding, but in all of my ways I'll acknowledge him, and he shall direct my path. Somebody start shouting right now. See, I'm gonna switch somebody. I'm gonna switch somebody if you let me switch you. I need 3 people that'll let me switch you. Do I have 3 people that'll let me switch you? How I'm gonna switch you is just like this. I want you to look at your situation. I want you to look at your circumstance. And I want you to say out of your mouth, this ain't nothing for God. And just start praising God. Because the problem is, you think God's a man. The problem is, you think God is limited. The problem is, you done forgot that God on the cattle, on 1,000 hills, that the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. Somebody give him a praise right now. Some of y'all got it. Some of y'all got it. Hey, some of y'all got it. You still trying to give it.